When it comes to making money online, you gotta go as hard as you go at your job. I'm gonna just be completely honest. You can't treat this like no hobby or no side hustle. Like, don't call it that. Even if that's literally what it is. If a passion project, I don't care what you call it. You gotta treat it like your life depend on it. Because you know if you don't go to work, your check gonna be short, which means that you might be struggling with rent, you might be struggling with your car note, you might be missing out on something if you don't go to work. So you're gonna make sure that even as much as you hate your job, you got them bills to pay. So you're gonna get your butt up, you're gonna clock in, you're gonna do what you gotta do, you're gonna go home. You gotta treat making money online the exact same way. You can't just post videos when you feel like it. You can't just promote your product and ask for the sale and try to bring awareness and market yourself when you feel like it. Because do you feel like being broke? No, you don't. So you gotta show up every single day and take relentless action. Nobody cares if they unfollowing you. They say, man, you post too much. Bro, let them talk. Because when the sales start coming in, when your name start getting bigger and bigger, when you actually do quit your job and go full time, what you think they gonna be doing? Oh, I knew you could do it, bro. Put me on, bro. No, no. Because they unfollowed you. They weren't supporting you. When you had 100 subscribers, when you was getting 12 views, when nobody there. When people was hating on you, talking down on you, you stayed down. So at the end of the day, you already got to have it in your mind that for one, it's possible. You can do it. You can make the money. You can make the sales. You can put yourself out there. You just got to get out of your own head first. Then you got to stop worrying about the noise second. Because I'm telling you, bro, when you stop worrying about the noise, oh, it's on and popping then. Because then it's just, you got to control your own mind. See, it's easier to control your own mind when you ain't got to worry about what's going on outside of your mind as well. So the only thing that you got to do is empower yourself on a daily basis. And what better way to empower yourself to get up and make the money, to get up and make the content, to get up and promote your product than to simply tell yourself that you can do it, tell yourself that you will do it, tell yourself that it's possible, and prove to yourself through the action every single day. The next thing that you got to realize is speed is key. See, you want to sit down and you want to write the business plan out. You want to go on ChatGPT, give me the perfect business plan, give me the perfect business model, give me the perfect niche, give me my first 30 video ideas, give me this, give me that, give me the perfect title, the perfect thumbnail, the perfect description, give me all the SEO tags to put on my video, give me the perfect hook. When somebody like me, I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to pull the phone out, record, talk, yap for a little bit, and then I'm going to post the video. Now, don't get me wrong. I do everything that I just named. I go on ChatGPT and I get my ideas. I put it in my notes. I write it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I have the best quality videos and content. But at the end of the day, this is coming from somebody who used to be a perfectionist, somebody who used to overthink things all the time and over prepare and over plan. You get the best results when you just fail forward. And what does that mean? When you're not ready, you still taking action. When you don't have everything figured out, you still taking action because experience is the best teacher. So you can sit and talk to ChatGPT all day. You can write business plans out all day, but if you're not posting no content, don't nothing else matter. Nothing else matter. So when it comes down to building out products and monetizing and marketing these products, see, you got one person who's I'm not gonna start making content until I have my digital product built out. I'm not gonna start making content until I have all these things figured out. So they in the lab, behind the scenes, they doing all this work. They're trying to make sure that they got everything perfect to a T. They want to make sure that they got the perfect banner and everything. They want to go out and buy them a camera and a tripod and this, that, and the third. They have the perfect setup and all this. None of that type of stuff matter. Versus the next person, he got an iPhone 12, it's cracked. He just gonna prop it up in his room and he's gonna start recording content, getting the experience, getting the reps. Then he got a digital product that took him 2 hours to make or a week to make, and he getting it out there, he promoting it. Now he got his first sale within the first month. But you spent the months just trying to build the product out, and you ain't even got no content made yet. See, you trying to do things backwards. You want to have everything figured out first. I've been there. I know what it's like to just be thinking like, no, I need this before I can get started. I need this too. You don't. You don't. Because money loves speed. People who gonna take action the fastest. You see what I'm saying? It's like the gym. Like I love talking about the gym analogies because I'm somebody who work out. I'm working on my fitness journey right now. But it's like this. If I spend all this time trying to figure out the perfect meal plan, trying to have the perfect workout routine, trying to wait till I get ready and get my mind right to go to the gym, or only go when I feel like it, do you think that I would get the results that I really wanted? Hell no. As opposed to Just creating something simple. ChatGPT, okay, create me a workout plan that I can follow consistently going 4 days a week. Boom. And just follow that and lock in on that. Give me a meal plan that I can follow consistently every single day. Just lock in on that. And then just show up every single day. See, if I never step foot in the gym, all that preparing and stuff does not matter. You have to get out of the perfectionist mindset. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest. When you actually go out and invest in yourself, you will realize that maybe it's ego, right? But I've bought digital products before from people online about making money online. I've bought courses. I've bought all type of things online and invested in myself. And you know what the realization I came to? I could make infinitely better products than the product that I just bought. Like I've bought some digital products. I've bought some courses before. And I came to the realization after I went through it, like, man, if they making all this money that they proclaim to be making from these products, it's no way in hell that I can be making the money as well. Now, granted, could the money be coming from somewhere else? Probably, but off the strength of what they're promoting and what I purchased myself, I'm like, what? I could have made this. I could have made this in half the time. You know, I can make this 30 times better than this. So if they charging this, I could charge double what they charging because I can make this better. So at the end of the day, you got to really realize that you might have more skills and more leverage than you giving yourself credit for right now. But you have this perfectionist mindset. You got this imposter syndrome. You don't think that you cut out for it. Oh, I'm not good in front of the camera. I don't have good communication skills. I don't got this. I don't got that. You worried about all your weaknesses. Remember what I told you in the beginning. You got to empower your mindset. I did not get like this just out of nowhere. I was a very, very, very shy person growing up. I did not like talking in front of people. I did not like talking in front of crowds. I still to this day don't really like the center of attention. But when this camera come on, bro, I don't care about nothing. I'm telling you, my first videos was trash. I didn't know how to talk for 10 minutes straight. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to just figure it out myself. But the experience gave me the results that I wanted. It helped me build up my competence to the point where now I can do this. I can talk in front of this camera on this phone for an hour straight with ease because I've put in the reps and built the foundation up. Now I understand the logic that it's not about being perfect. It's not about being ready. It's about following a system that you know works. So now it's like, okay, at the end of every video or in the middle or the beginning, but in every video period, I need a call to action. What's a call to action? Click the link in my description so that you can get access to the $500 blueprint. That's literally gonna be in the description of this video. That's a call to action. My digital product helping y'all make your first sales online while you still working a job. I give you the guide and I give you the blueprint. It's in the description. It's pinned in the comments. All you got to do is tap in. That's the call to action. Because if I build out this digital product, but I never promote it, I never talk about it, how are people going to figure out about it? How am I ever going to make money from it? How am I ever going to make sales? I'm just going to randomly hope that people are just going to figure it out and just click the link in the description, even though I ain't told them to? Hell no. So I'm not scared to tell y'all that I got something to sell y'all in the description. I'm not scared to talk about it throughout the video because how else am I gonna make money? I'm not scared to market myself and put myself out there. But when I first started making content, trying to make money online, I was hesitant to promote things. I was hesitant to consistently promote things and market myself every single day because I was caring what other people thought. I was thinking that I was coming off too salesy. But at the end of the day, everybody's selling something. So it's no different with me. Everybody's selling something. So you can't be scared to put yourself out there and market yourself and ask for the sale if you're trying to actually make money online. You don't need to create your own product to make money online. I made the most money possible promoting other people's products. TikTok Shop. You don't need all the skills in the world. I'm telling you, I recorded with my phone. I promoted a product and showed it and I talked for a minute. I recorded 1 minute videos about 3 times a day and I was able to make $10,000 in one single month. No skills needed. No courses bought, no none of that. I just figured out by being on TikTok, like I always do. I already be scrolling on TikTok. I seen that other people was promoting this specific product, these supplements. I'm like, they steady making these products and I'm steady seeing this product. You know what? I'm gonna make the product, I'm gonna promote it too. It just so happened that I already had the audience. How did I have the audience? By creating content every single day and being consistent. So then when I started to realize that, okay, I can use the same content format that I'm already making and just add a product to it. So I'm not doing anything new. I'm not reinventing the wheel, but now I'm gonna make money. Then, okay, the videos are over a minute long, so I'm getting paid from affiliate commissions and I'm getting paid from the ad revenue from TikTok because my video is over a minute long. So then when the company start running ads on the videos, now I'm getting millions of views, but I'm also getting commission sales as well. Simply because I'm talking in front of the camera for about a minute and a minute and a half. You mean to tell me that you can't pick up your phone, talk about something that you're passionate about, promote somebody else's product, create and promote your own product for a minute? Then you can work your way into the long form content? You mean to tell me you can't work your way up to talking in front of the camera for 10 minutes a day? Come on, bro. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do it. You just have to apply yourself. You just got to want it. You just have to put yourself out there and get out of your head. I'm telling you. Because every single time you put in the rep, like you make that video, you post that content, you finish that product, you get it out there, you market it, you're going to feel better. The first sale is all you need. I'm telling you, once you make your first sale, it's like, okay, cool. That wasn't that hard to do. That wasn't that difficult. Your first 5K month, your first $1,000 month, your first $10,000 month, that shows you that it's possible. Another thing that you got to realize about making money online is doubling down on what works. So the way that you do this is by analyzing and tracking your data. This is one thing that I just completely mixed. I was just reps. But I wasn't checking anything for feedback. And that's what kind of hindered me for the longest point, because I was just stuck in a flow state of just going. But I wasn't really reading the feedback and reviewing the feedback and looking at my analytics to see what was working the best and what wasn't working at all and making the adjustments. See, all you have to do is double down on what works. So it might be a video that you post that gets way more views than anything else that you posted. Make more content about that. Even if you don't want to talk about that, that's what's winning. That's what the market wants. That's the thing about it. It's not about you. It's about the market. It's about the audience. It's about the viewers. It's about providing value to them, not necessarily doing what you want. Don't nobody care about you as much as you think. So I know that y'all don't care about me as much as I care about myself. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna just tell y'all everything about my perspective and I need your money. No, I'm showing you how I'm making the money online and how you can do it as well. That's the value that I'm providing you, which will in turn reciprocate value to me. So when you can dish out value on a consistent basis, market yourself on a consistent basis, that's where the sales come from. You have to realize that money is a lagging indicator. So if you're not upfront and promoting and providing value initially, you're not gonna make any money. I'm telling you, if you're scared to market yourself and ask for the sale and actually promote your product, you're never gonna make money. I'm telling you, people are making money with trash products, trash digital products. I'm telling you. So at the end of the day, it's not about having the best product. Of course, you don't want to send out something that's trash because you have a bad name. It'll ruin your reputation. But at the end of the day, when you're applying yourself, showing up consistently every day and actually focusing on providing value and not going viral, you will be able to make money. Like today, I literally had it in my mind. I was like, you know what? I could go to work 5 hours, make about $75. But instead, I realized that that's not worth it in the long run. When I can sit up here right now, finish my digital product, record about 2-3 videos, and the return that I'll get from that is gonna be 10 times, 30 times, 40 times, 100 times greater than just simply making $75 for sitting at a job for 5 hours, wasting time. Yes, you might be at square one right now. That's why you gotta stay in your own lane, because the more that you compare yourself to other people, the further behind you're gonna be. On top of that, there's nothing wrong with comparing yourself to other people, but who are you comparing yourself to? If you're a beginner and you just now starting your content creation journey, you just now starting your make money online journey, you shouldn't be looking at people making 20K a month, 500K a month, 100K a month. You should not be looking at them. You can't relate to them. They can't relate to you. You should be looking at somebody like me. Not saying that you should just take everything that I'm saying, but more so someone who's a few steps ahead of you, right? Like I'm building this channel from scratch. I'm building all this from scratch. So I use TikTok Shop as an example just to, show credibility and show proof, because yes, I've made $10,000 in 1 month from TikTok Shop. So that gives me the authority to talk about making money online. But this right here, this channel right here, I'm documenting this from scratch. So all the sales that I make, I'm literally gonna be showing you the process so that you know that it's real and you can do it yourself. I'm just using all the tools and the experience and the lessons that I've learned to be able to do it in a more efficient way. So at the end of the day, you have to think that it's possible. Then once you think that it's possible, the only way to prove it to yourself is to put in the work every single day. I'm gonna tell you this, you're gonna get hit with setbacks, you're gonna have losses, you're gonna have failures, but keep it simple. You gotta weather through the storm and not get knocked off your square and knocked off your game just because of a setback. Just because you post a video and it doesn't do what you thought it was gonna do. Just because you promote your product and you're not getting sales as fast as you thought you would. You're always gonna be off with your timeline, I promise you. Your timeline is always gonna be off. You can say like, okay, cool. In the next month, I want to have my first 500 subscribers. It might take you 2.5 months. But if you go hard, like you can truly get it done in 1 month, I guarantee you're going to get closer than if you got discouraged because of how long it was taking. You might want to make your first sale within the first 2 weeks. It might take you a month. But if you go hard as if you only had 2 weeks to make a sale, I'm telling you, you would get closer than if you got discouraged because it was taking 3 weeks or a month. I'm telling you. You got to show up and get past the learning curve. If other people can do it, you can do it. These people ain't better than you. They ain't smarter than you. They just worked harder and smarter for a longer period of time. They put the work in. They blocked out the noise. They showed up. They failed forward and they eliminated all the limits and beliefs. And they got rid of the perfectionism. They didn't care about looking stupid. They didn't care about people talking down on them, people saying it was dumb, people saying it wasn't gonna work. None of that mattered. We all got 30 minutes to an hour a day where you can record a video, talk in front of the camera. We all got time outside of work where you can literally go on Canva, look up a template, and build you a digital product based upon your niche and your expertise. And then get that done, turn it into a PDF, put it on StanStore, and start promoting that and building awareness around it and solving problems and making content around that to the point where you build trust up and awareness around your product so where you can make revenue. That's literally all I'm doing. Yes, it sounds simple, it sounds easy, but it's not easy. But it is very, very, very simple. When you keep things simple, it's easy for you to be consistent. It's only when you're gonna watch a million videos where you're gonna get overloaded with information and you're gonna burn out. But when you can keep things simple, stay in your lane and be consistent and only focus on the inputs every single day. So if the goal is to make $1,000 online, what are the inputs that you have to do every single day that make the money flow to you? That's showing up and making that product. That's posting that content and building awareness around that product and actually having a call to action so that people know that you got something to sell and having that link in the description so they can click it. If you can do that consistently, that's what's gonna get you closer to the $1,000. Not watching videos about how to create the product, not trying to wait till you get motivated, not journaling all day, but doing the reps, being consistent. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I'm telling you, because luck is created through time and opportunity. That's what luck is. So when you put in X amount of time and then you put in X amount of reps, that's when opportunity is gonna come and that's when luck is gonna be on your side. But if you never show up, you're not going to get the experience and you're not gonna get the results that you want. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you tap in to get access to the $500 blueprint. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one.